All right, today I'm testing out the iFixit Power Hub portable soldering station, something I've wanted to fix for a while. My rear defroster tab has broken off. It looks like it's just soldered to the windshield. And this is a great use case for this. You can turn it on. It's supposed to heat up within, 5 seconds. So I'm just going to use an iFixit leadless free solder. I think it melts at 227 Celsius. So probably won't need to go too hot. Usually I do around 350, but maybe we'll just hang out around 300. We're going to solder a few things back onto these tabs and see if we can get it working. All right, I've prepped my tab by rubbing some solder on there, just kind of getting it heated up, spread out so I can put the tab on the window. We're gonna see how it goes. All right, so I've got the tab on. I'm gonna let it cool down just for a sec before sliding it on and then testing it, and I'll test for continuity. See if this thing actually works. All right, so it was a success. Tested continuity and checked and turned it on, defrost, and everything was working as it should. So that was really handy, and I'll go over some other info about it here in a sec, but it worked well. It was great. All right, so the real question, is this worth it? So on its own, it's $80 for the soldering pen, which has USB-C. It can be ran from any 35-watt power bank. So if you have another power bank, like, Anchor or something like that, it will work, which is pretty convenient. It's not gonna obviously give you a display that you can change. That's the benefit of having this. But what you can do is plug this into a computer, and it'll bring up the FixHub from iFixit, where you can alter some of those settings. So $80, still a bit pricey for what you get here. When you buy them together, it's $249 for this setup. So I am happy that I bought it. A bit pricey, but it will be nice to have in a pinch for sure. All right, figured I'd actually show you guys this. I have the iFixit soldering pen plugged into my PC, and then I went to iFixit has what's called the FixHub portal. And so if you don't buy that $240 power bank, basically, you can change and alter the settings of your soldering pen this way. So you can set a static or a fixed temperature from here. It gives you current temperature, so if you have this plugged into your PC while you're working, it's going to give you live information there. Again, set the temperature there, drag it up or down to actively change that, which is super helpful. And as I'm doing that, it shows that it's actively, getting up to that temperature. So, but here we can verify what it's doing. I do currently have it turned off, so it may not be doing that. Does show its current status, sleep, serial number, settings. Let's hit this. Okay, it looks like you can change between Celsius, Fahrenheit, idle temperature, idle timer. Due to low power output, the power source idling is disabled, so it's not getting very much power from my PC. So very cool. It's nice that they have this option, a smart soldering tool and portal that you can use. I'm going to go ahead and update it. One thing I have noticed, I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong, but if I go to turn this off, which is supposed to be just by long pressing, it shows it's shutting down, and then it just turns right back on. So not sure if that's a bug, if I'm doing something incorrectly, but I'll look at updating this power unit as well by plugging it into the computer. All right, and then here's what the portal looks like when I plug in the power station. So I do have the soldering tool connected to one of the interfaces there, and that does show up here. in USB 1, so it shows what tool is attached. And then, it'll show another tool if you have it attached there. Battery percent, let's see, settings, recalibrate the way your device measures its battery health. If it's not correct, I'm just gonna hit reset anyway, since this is a new unit. Update available, so maybe that will fix my problem of it turning off or not turning off. So let's just go ahead and update that. All right, so this has been updated by plugging it in the USB in the back. This has been updated by plugging in the USB directly into the computer and then connecting it to the FixHub that iFixit offers. So pretty interesting. Obviously there's much cheaper options out there. iFixit's been good quality, advocate for repairs, and I'm very happy with this. I would say I could recommend it if you think you're going to be soldering stuff frequently in a non-professional, super professional environment, but maybe on the go and out in the field. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have any questions, let me know. Maybe I'll update a few or upload a few other videos related to this. But that's kind of my more in-depth review on actually using this and some of the things it can do.